And we're back, guys. Welcome to Tennis in a Minute. I'm your host, Good Energy. The beautiful Sorana Cirstea. She is eliminated, guys. That's right. Straight set victory for Iga Swiatek. And she advances, guys. Now, who's left? Well, how about the last three Grand Slam champions that are left? That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Arena Sabalenka, she won the Australian Open. Going back last year to the U.S. Open, the biggest, most prestigious tournament, in my opinion, in today's tennis world is the U.S. Open. If you want to be a star, you have to win the U.S. Open. Trust me. Iga Swiatek, and of course going back to Wimbledon, Elena Rybakina. The last three Grand Slam champions, well, let's just say four because Iga won the French Open. But nonetheless, guys, that's what you can't get any better than that. Oh, and someone else, pretty good player by the name of Maria Sakkari. But listen, guys, this is going to be a great semifinal. We'll be back tomorrow with a prediction. Of course, I had Iga and Elena winning today, but I got carried away with the time. With the March Madness starting, they tried to get these games in early, but what about on the men's side? We got Felix A squared, Carlos Alcaraz, Big Foe, Francis Tiafoe. Listen, the men's, I'm going to be watching men's tennis tonight. Yes, I do watch men's tennis, and I do cover it, but the reality is I think the women's game is a little bit more competitive. There's some things that go on in the men's game I'm just not going to talk about, but it makes it just not really, that worth watching sometimes. There's a lot of things that go on behind the scenes that doesn't happen as much in the women's game, which is why I'm probably more of a bigger fan of the WTA. But nonetheless, guys, and I think it's a little more competitive. You literally, well, I mean, take away Iga Swiatek. She's like dominating the tour right now. But Iga gets it done, guys. So look, I don't think her first serve has been great this tournament. So I don't know if that's something to watch out for. Rybakina beat her at the Australian Open. She has a good chance to do it again. But Iga's footwork is top notch, guys. Look, I said it in the last video. If I was coaching tennis today, we got to start with the footwork. Iga's closing out returning before her opponents can gather. Right? We got to start with the footwork and stamina. If your stamina is not right, we're not going to start practice until your stamina is top notch. Then we're going to work on the footwork. It's all about the footwork. And then we'll work on returning. I think, look, I've always lived by this analogy. If you can score, you can win. But if you can stop your opponent, you'll never lose. So it's definitely returning. You have to be a good returner because your serve's not going to be there all the time. Sometimes you're going to be off. But nonetheless, guys, I'm your host, Good Energy. Stay tuned. Iga advances to the semifinal and Amazon customer service. Where's my Poland flags? I ordered several Polish flags. They have not arrived yet. What's up with Prime these days? Stay tuned, guys. We have a great semifinal tomorrow, and the race to the finals is heating up. Coco's in the 8th spot, but can she hold on? We're headed to Miami, folks. Gas up the jet. But first, we have unfinished business here at the Indian Wells. I'm your host, Good Energy. Show some love. 1.5 million views. I don't know how it happened. I don't do it for views or likes, but hey, it happened. Thank you, guys. I'll see you soon.